Good morning. Today is Wednesday, June 9th, 2021. My name is Terry Morgan and we are here to practice Xingyi and Wudang's 3 basic methods. Apologies for being a little bit late this morning. I slept in. It was about 6:30 when I got up. So get just a little bit is alright. I am celebrating, and not that celebrating. I finished a series of 5 books that I've been working on yesterday. So I'm celebrating. I still have to edit, I still have a bunch more work to do, but they're written. And that's a big deal. 200,000 words, something like that. It was a lot of work. We are going to be changing, as I pay attention to that, and we're going to get started here. We're going to be changing just a little bit next week. I almost made it today. We're going to be in the new studio. So I went out, I started getting some things ready. Part of the reason I'm late, not all of it, but part of it. And so it's going to give a little bit more space for me to be able to show some things, as well as to give me an opportunity to hook up another camera. And my hope is that between what I can do with this camera that I'm using today to live stream, and the other camera which was supposed to be able to live stream but doesn't, so I'm going to use it to do some recordings, and between the combination of the two, my hope is that I'm going to be able to add quite a bit more to what's available with these classes. Let's get started. Basic stretch, right? Feet about shoulder width apart, stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head, shoulders down and relaxed. Open the arms and circle to the front. And come on around to both sides. Up along center line. And reach out. Roll up through the back. One more time. And stand up, drop the elbows, drop the fingertips, hands return to your sides. Okay, we also want to pay attention, especially today, this is Wudang's 3 methods in Xingyi, so we're going to pay attention more to the legs. Let's put the right foot front, left foot back, long stretch. Knee does not go past the toes. Your goal is not to push into your knee. Your goal is to open your hips and go down. Right? So it's down, not how far, how much can I push into my knee. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax for a second. This is just a little bounce, right? It's not supposed to be big. Open it a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Other side. A little bit higher at first, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Open it up a little bit more. Again, don't push into you. It's not push into the knee. Not try to push myself forward to push into my knee. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. And rest. Alright. We're going down. I'm going on to my right. You can go on to your left. And use your hands if you like. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop your butt. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Other side. Use your hands if you need to. Right? 1, 2, 3. It's harder on this side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And come on up. Alright. Goal. Goal versus what I just did. Alright. Let me explain. My goal is to be able to go straight up and down on one leg. That's my goal. So I'm set over here, and I want to be able to sink down and go all the way down without using my hands. Just sink, go down, be able to turn, move through, whatever I wish. That's the goal. Yeah, I'm not there yet. You may be not there yet, but that's the goal. When we practice, let me get a sip of coffee. When we practice, we need to have a goal. What are we doing? What are we doing here? All right? Now, sometimes that goal is just to be here to practice. That's good. Right? I have had that goal many times. My only goal for today is to show up. Here I am. Whatever I'm going to do, it's whatever it is, but I'm going to show up. That's a good goal. Other times I come and I think, today I really want to work on this. Today I really wanted to work on that low stance, and I did. That's why you saw me do what I did. Yeah, I'm going to do it again too. Alright? My goal for that particular exercise is to gradually, because it's not going to happen overnight. If you think it's going to happen overnight, you're unrealistic. Gradually, I'm going to build up the strength that I can do a little bit more, a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, so that I get back to where, at least where I was, which is all the way on the ground with flexibility to move in either direction. So, I want that. I could do that when I was 25. I'm not 25 anymore. So, building up that strength. And I had to build up the strength initially. It didn't come with. I had to build it up. The idea that we have a goal. What's my goal for today? What am I doing today? Will carry us to whatever other goal we're going to want. Right? So, my goal for today was to get up, get down there, do those two particular stretches. We're going to do a little bit more, and we're going to practice Xingyi in just a second. My end goal is to eventually get that flexibility and strength that I used to have back. And in the process, help y'all learn how to get it in the first place. Right? foot stays on the floor. Use your hands to get down there. Go ahead and bend. Right? I was leaning real far forward. That's not the goal. But it's a step on the way to get there. And with most of what we do, everything that I do, there is no get to the goal first. There's no, I'm going to start here as a beginner and I'm going to jump over all of this stuff that she says we have to practice, and I'm going to go right over here to being an advanced class person. I'm going to jump right over there. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Foundations matter. If you've got solid foundations, moving, not jumping, moving to a more advanced level is much easier than if your foundations aren't there. All right. Xingyi practice first. 3 points. Since I'm standing here, let's stand here a little bit longer. 45 seconds today. Right foot back, left foot front. Left hand, middle tantian, center. Right hand, lower tantian, center. Check your stance, check your legs, check your position. Make sure your hips are in a good spot. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Sink, open the legs, open the hip, and straighten. Other side. Right foot front, left foot back. Right hand front, middle tantian, left hand, lower tantian. Make sure that your stance is correct. Foot position needs to be correct. Weight distribution needs to be correct. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Sink, open the legs, open the knees, and straighten. All right. With our standing practice, this idea that I'm standing here, right? Holding the position supports our Xingyi methods, right? Xingyi pulls in, holds, and releases. Okay, and yeah, you get a little trouble. Still having trouble with it too. So there's anything with an S on it. Yeah, I now have that little bit of a that goes with. It's the teeth. I'm maybe I'll get it fixed. I hope. Fingers crossed. All right. So point is here, standing practice. We should be paying attention internally. Externally, you know, here's the posture. Internally, circulation through the lower Tantian, the small heavenlies, the tiny heavenly circle. Right? Small heavenly circle, same thing. Circulate the energy. The large heavenly circle, circulate the energy. All three right now. Relax. It's hard to do. It's hard to do. You think about tiny heavenly circle and lower Tantian rotate. From the small heavenly circle, lower Tantian, down, around, up the back, around and back to the lower Tantian. The large heavenly circle from the back, again, from the Yongchuan and the ball of the foot, up the back, through the Jiaogun, the heel, up the back, around, connect through the Laogun, and back down. These three connections give us a very large part of the dynamic behind what we're doing in actual Xingyi movements, right? The internal arts are not about what you can see outside. They're about what you're doing inside. And what you're doing inside with Xingyi, as well as Tai Chi and Bagua and the Ohabafa and all of the other internal, Wudang Tai, all of the other internal arts, is substantial. If you don't know to look for it, if you don't know what you're supposed to see, if you don't know what you're supposed to practice, looking at the outward movement is not going to help you. It's not. All right. Let me illustrate this in practice with me. Pichuan. Pay attention to these circles. All of them, all three of them. Little one, the small one, and a big one. As we practice, as we go through the set, pay attention to all three of those circles. We're going to go back and forth several times. Pichuan only. Right foot back, left foot front. Pay attention to the circulation. Pull in and extend. Pull in, pull up the back, and down the front. Extend, turn. I'm going to speed it up in a minute. Sink, extend. Where's the circle? Where's the other circle? And the third one. Connect through the entire body. Extend. Turn. Relax. All right, this last couple of paths I did. We're going to do that again. You can do it with me. What we want to do, and it's going to be a bigger step, so one and one in this room. What we want to do, pull in. As we pull in here, sink into both legs. Open the hips. Don't close. Don't do this. No. Legs stay open. Sink. My legs didn't go here. No. Stay here. Straight down. Up the back. As we extend, we extend the energy as well. Out. Up, around, out. Okay? 2 times, slowly, and then I'm going to speed it up. Turn. All right. 10. It's going to be 1 and 1. So we're going to go across 1 time, turn around, come back, go back 10 times. Open the step, pull in, use that circle, don't come up, go across. The energy is here. Your body does not do this. Your body stays here and works that internally. Ready? One more. Xingyi is sudden. It's quick. It moves. Get a sip of coffee. It takes a lot to do that. It does. And that's, for me, that's actually one of the things that I really enjoy about Xingyi, is that sense of bringing everything together and then letting it go. It's that pull back on the bow and let it fly. That is, at its foundation, what we're doing with Xingyi. Okay? Now, I use peach wine as the example. All 5 of the elements and all 12 of the animals and pretty much anything you want to do with Xingyi follows the same principle. We're not going to do that today. We're going to do a little easier practice now. The other 5 of the 5 elements. Let's start with drawn twine. We're right foot back, left foot front. A little bit easier. 2. Go do 2 across. Pull in. Pull in. Turn. That was peach wine. Excuse me. Drawn twine. Pay attention to your stepping method. Pay attention to coordinating the breath. Pay attention to connecting internally. A lot of things to pay attention to. One more time. And close. Relax. Bone twine gives us a little more time to pay attention to things. The movement itself is simple. We can, but we don't change feet in the step. That's it. Bongchuan. There's more to it. All of the internal work that I just talked about, apply that to Bongchuan. Left foot front, right foot back. Bongchuan. Pull in. Right fist, left foot. Again. Sink. Pull in. Let it go. Sink. Let it go. Turn. Yes, I just changed feet. Simple turn. Left foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. Simple turn. Left foot, or excuse me, left fist, right foot. One more. Simple turn. Relax. As we pull in, breathe in, sink. For Bongchuan, we're still going to pull in here. Breathe in, sink. This hand is this is the one that's going out. This is sitting there, right? This is the one that's going, and it's going this way. Okay, that's the idea. We do that with the step. And paying attention to the step, you will have heard, when I was doing Pichuan, especially in the fast set, you will have heard my footstep. That was intentional. I absolutely wanted my footsteps to be heard. That's the pattern. That's the rhythm. Step, step, close. Everything goes with the front foot. Step, step, close. This is the foot that carries the fist, the one that goes forward. Both go together at the same time. The back foot comes along behind, just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. The force does not extend from the back foot. It's the front foot. Excuse me. Pouchuan. That front foot, that is true for every movement in Xingyi. Pouchuan. Feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to step to the left and punch to the right. Turn. Breathe. Follow those circles. They're still there. Turn. And last one. Alright. This small heavenly circle, the tiny heavenly circle, the large heavenly circle, all of those remain. The outward, I'm going to say this again, the outward movement is relatively simple. There's a whole lot more going on inside. That's why they call them the internal arts. Hongchuan. Step out to the left. Up. And out. Across. Keep going. Alright, as we come around, don't let this get too fancy, okay? There is a tendency to pay attention to only what's going on the outside, and I'm emphasizing this particularly just because that's the lesson today. Pay attention to what's going on inside, okay? My arm's not coming around here because my arm's coming around. It's coming around because the rest of me's coming around. Here. I'm not trying to swing my arm up over here. My whole body is coming around. The arm just happens to be attached. Alright? So don't think about, I'm going to turn my arm over here. No, I'm turning my whole body. And the arm is attached to it. You see the result of what's going on inside at the extension. The extension isn't the goal. What's going on inside is the goal. Alright, it's Wudang's 3 basic methods. We have, I'm going to work on that. Thinking about what we're going to do right now. So it's one of those mornings, right? Let me preview a little while I'm thinking about this. Let me preview just a little bit what we're going to do coming up. Xingyi's 5 elements have a linking form. 五星莲花. Part of it. There's a jump and a turn that I didn't do, so I need more room. We're going to work on that though, because we're going to be in the new studio. So there will be opportunity to do that, and I will give explanation for how to back up so that you can work in a smaller space. It's one of those things that you either go outside or you got a bigger room. For me, usually it's go outside. But for right now, I've taken the camera and all that. It's tough. So let's work a little bit on Dragon Step from Wudang's 3 basic methods. To review, Dragon Step. We have this in Beng Chuan here. Okay? As we do the turn in Beng Chuan, we have the same type of turn that we have in Dragon Step for Wudang's 3 basic methods. Beginning's a little different, ending's a little bit different, but they're the fundamental open here and split. This is the same. Alright, so I'm going to do this over here for a second before we start. Review. You start feet about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider. Right hand circles back, left hand to the front. Fist comes across the other fist. Right? It's not out over here. It's not up over here. It's here. Straight as this comes out, the foot comes with. Put it down. When you put the foot down, make sure to not put it too wide or too narrow. about your leg is what you're going for. A little bit more is okay if you've got the leg strength to get back up. Here, it's too narrow. Here, I'm reaching for it, right? I'm already off balance. Keep your balance, keep your position. Pay attention to your own body. How long is your leg? How strong is your supporting leg? That governs where you can put your foot when you put it down. When you put your foot down, don't turn it out too much, right? Some, because if you do this, you can't open the hip. You're not going to be able to turn to the side. Open it, turn. As you come back up, look to heel, look to heel. Kick it in a little bit. It's as you're moving, yes. As you're moving. Now, I'm here. Right there. That sets me into a little bit better position to execute the next movement. All right? Pay attention to the heel. Keep straight. Use the waist. Keep the hip open. Make sure when you put your foot down that you've got a little bit of an angle and you're not crossed over. No, don't do this. Don't do this either. It's right here. Your hips, right there. Okay. Feet back, shoulder width apart. I'm going to go back and forth a couple of times here. Maybe more than two. Right hand circle to the front, left hand comes around, and one. Check your heel. Turn around. One more time. Right side. And relax. It's hard work. It is. I'm going to stop here for today. Tomorrow we've got Wudang Qigong. Basic sets. Advanced sets on Friday. Next week, fingers crossed, we'll be in the new studio, the garage. But it's a little bit bigger, a little bit more room. I can do a little bit more and I can present a little bit more, and I'm hopeful that's going to make whatever I'm doing more useful. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate it.